Those people with fibromyalgia, chronic pain, and TMJ issues tend to have some hormonal imbalances. But here's the real question. Are the hormones really imbalanced, or are the hormones specifically balanced for someone in pain? Let's unravel that a little bit. See, whenever people are in pain, especially with fibromyalgia, their fascia tends to be really, really tight. And fascia is the connective tissue that covers a lot of the muscle fibers and even our organ systems. And the tighter they constrict, the more pain that people develop. And so what happens is that our hormones gets affected as well. And there's several reasons why, and here's how. Number one, when someone's in pain, there's specific hormones that gets triggered to try to numb the pain, such as adrenaline or norepinephrine. There are other receptors that are something called dopamine receptors that get sensitized, and these dopamine receptors trigger kind of like that fight or flight stage, that excitation stage of the brain. And what the body's neurotransmitters is trying to do is just try to accommodate for the body to be in pain. See, when these neurotransmitters are being produced, it's almost impossible to activate progesterone for the body. It's almost impossible to activate melatonin, which help you sleep. It's impossible to activate prolactin and other different hormones that are supposed to give this nice interplay of health, of that balance. But what happens is when people start taking hormones or trying to mess with the hormones without looking at the pain aspect of it, and without relieving the fascia, without releasing that vice grip, you're really only looking at part of the picture. And a lot of times, you can start being dependent on certain things, whether it's medications like sleep medications, pain medications, or even supplements as well, like magnesium, L-tryptophan, etc., etc. And so, looking at one picture of how our body is able to improve certain things doesn't fit when we know there's a root cause. This is why hormone therapy, although it is great for a lot of people, it's not the only thing people should do when they have sleep issues, especially in the setting of fibromyalgia and TMJ issues and chronic pain. Now, addressing the sleep itself can change your hormone balance. And so let's say if someone is actually getting good quality sleep, then naturally their progesterone will be more balanced. The estrogen, the testosterone, pregnenolone, all these different hormones will start being more balanced, even the thyroid as well. In fact, our body can actually turn these hormones into usable forms within our systems through adequate rest and through adequate sleep. But to do that, the pain has to be dealt with as well. And so although the hormones are there, and it may sound quite complex, there are actually really, really, really simple things to do to improve the way our body is able to moderate our hormones and moderate pain. So what are those things? Mindfulness, breath work, movement, myofascial release strategies, work on releasing the TMJ with the fascia ball, kind of like this, and other different modalities such as physical therapy, chiropractic can significantly improve our hormone balance, believe it or not. Now, all that is well and good, but what about if you're not producing some hormones? And I get this question a lot. Wait, Dr. Ron, what if I'm not producing hormones? What if I'm a woman, I'm postmenopausal, I'm not producing hormones? What if I'm a guy, I have low testosterone, I'm not producing the hormones? And sometimes a little bit of hormone replacement therapy may be required. But oftentimes, believe it or not, our body has a really amazing ability to heal. And so by working on the breath work, the visualization, the mindfulness, a lot of the mind-body elements of what medicine should be, we're able to get the body very much in tune. And this is a topic that we're hitting on at the Demystifying Fibromyalgia Conference in Houston, Texas. I can't wait to see you there.